So I'm going to show you how to set up a virtual environment. The reason we do these is to be able to work together. So it doesn't matter what OS you're on. It mainly is to help do like version controlling with the libraries that you use. For example, if I download a script that someone made like a year ago, the libraries are going to be probably old. It may not work if the libraries on my computer are updated. So what you can do is you create your virtual environment and then you set the libraries that they are using instead of installing like the latest library. This is a really good habit to get into. Is you, when you start programming, you want to start your virtual environment, you just get right in. VS Code makes it pretty easy too. When you're in VS Code, it will usually prompt you in the beginning if you want to save, the virtual environment. And when you reopen it, it will always put you in the virtual environment. You won't have to do any extra, steps. You're already in it, and you can tell by this right here. And then I'm going to go ahead and show you how to get this set up. I'm actually in a directory for a project I made called BSP Wallet Send. And I can show that real quick. It's right here. This is uses the older library called BitSV. Let me get to the terminal again. So to start up your virtual environment for Python, you type Python 3. Oops, I cannot type today. So what this is the command I'm running, and it's creating this hidden folder. You're going to want to install Python 3 or Python on your computer first to do this. So it's making my virtual environment, and if I type list AL, this is going to show everything. If I just type list, it won't show my hidden directories, which are these two. Yeah, so you can't see it. But if you add this on, you can see your hidden directories. And then the next step, activate it. One thing to remember is to make sure you're in your project directory, like they call it like the root folder. The root folder for me is BSP Wallet Send. I cannot, I'm going to type list that. If I type PAW, you can see where I'm at. So you got to make sure you're inside there. And to do that, I can show you, visually, oops, is this. So I'm in, that's the directory above. And then if I click in here, now I'm in the root folder. And then that's the same stuff in there. But when you're viewing your folder, your directory, you won't be able to see these unless you have like a setting set up to show the hidden files. So next we're going to activate, and you can hit the tab button to auto complete some of this stuff. So I'm going to just type V and then tab, and it autofill that, and then bin, activate. And this is going to start your virtual environment. And there you go. That's all you have to do. Be in that when you start, writing programs. I'm not even really sure what this what this does. Let's see. Let me look at the file. This may not run, but I'll try it. So let me show you what it looks like when I run this inside the environment. Let me do Python 3 send.py. I think it might crash. Yeah. So it doesn't Oh, you know what? It's because it doesn't have the library installed. So you can install your library by doing pip install bit sp. So what this is doing, this is installing that library in my virtual environment. If I deactivate, and I can show you an example right now. So if I deactivate my virtual environment where I'm just, on my computer normally, and I try to run this, it won't work. You're going to want to do that command for activating your environment first. So it's installing. It might be a little bit just because I'm running OBS. To get out of your virtual environment, you will just use the word deactivate to do that. And then while that's installing, I can talk a little bit about the website or the repository. So I'm going to try to do is put everything in here in the wiki. We can even put up some code if we wanted to in here to share to people. I'll try to have all the YouTube video links in here and have it organized so you can see everything or where to go. And then under here, this is probably the main part you want to be in the wiki, and that will this should have I'll upload it in here, the walkthrough. It's still going. The next video I want to do is showing you how to probably set up, get you ready for Git and GitHub. So GitHub and Git are not the same thing. Git is a way to use version control on your programs. GitHub's just a place to share your code and keeping a visual like structure of it. You'll have to do something special with setting up GitHub, where you will set up like a SSH key. That will be another video to do that part, because it's a short amount of time, but I'll try to keep these videos pretty short. Okay, so this is done. I'm gonna run the command, run the script and see if it does anything. I don't think I have it set up. I'm not sure. It's been a while. I don't even know what I'm sending. Oh, yeah. So this the wallet that I have attached in here, I don't think it has anything in it. So I'm in my virtual environment. So to get out is deactivate. Now if I try to run it again, it will probably not work very well. Yeah, it's saying it's like I can't find the library. But that's a good thing. You don't want to install that library locally in that way. You want it to be, you always want to run or be in your virtual environment first, which is running this. So this is the only thing you want to get used to typing. And you can see I'm tabbing it off. And there you go. And that's it. I think it shouldn't be too hard to set up. The big thing that you'll run into is depending on like what OS you're in. Let me get the browser stuff shown here. I think I may have talked about this, I don't remember now. But yeah, so in my Mac, I had to set this up first before I set up my virtual environment. This is something you only do once. For Windows, you can do this through your command line, but if you don't install WSL, install Python 3 through their website. You just download it and install it, and then you can try running that through the command line. I highly recommend, though, install WSL first before you try setting up this virtual environment. It'll make it a lot easier for you.